Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update as well as what you should do this week in order to prepare for next week. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over there are some new limited time tasks, so I highly recommend that you guys blast through them. Two of them are relatively simple. The first one is King Captain Search. All you need to do is defeat a King Captain. Now, if you are farming for the giant mutants or just regular veteran hunting, you will have a chance of bumping into a King Captain. I'm pretty sure that if you farm for 30 minutes to an hour, you are guaranteed to hit at least one King Captain. I literally farmed for like 30-40 minutes yesterday and I hit like 10 King Captains. It was kind of ridiculous how high the spawn rate was for me, at least. So that was really interesting to see. But nevertheless, just knock this out of the park because it gives you 10 Founding capsules, super painless, super simple. However, while you're hunting for these King Captains, there is also the Suppressed Dread enemies, where it's defeat 20 Dread enemies or 20 veterans, and you get rewarded 10 Augment Transfer Pass vouchers, so this is definitely worth picking up. Now, if you haven't done the Nameless City one, you still have plenty of time for this task over here, but you do get 25 Augment Transfer Pass vouchers for defeating 1,500 enemies in the Nameless City, so make sure that you knock that out. Now, for my friends who are wondering where all of these mutants are, it's either Central Kavaris or West Kavaris. As you can see, it has this like pink-green symbol, and that is basically the symbol that you're going to look for when you spawn into this area. Personally, I prefer Central Kavaris over West Kavaris. However, both spots are actually equally as efficient, and it really kind of depends on the group of players that you have in the room. So we're simply just going to teleport over here to Central Kavaris, and I'm going to show you how it works. The TLDR is kind of you just follow the crowd if there's a bunch of players. So as you can see over here, we spawn in. There's only 4 players out of 32 here, but as you can see, there is this giant symbol over here. You are literally just going to follow this sign. So as we can see over here, this is the veteran right here, so we're simply going to defeat it right now. So let me just get rid of this real fast. And once you defeat it, you can see sometimes you might get this giant E symbol, which kind of looks like a PSE burst, which will spawn either a captain or a giant mutant. As you can see, we got really lucky and we actually got a captain to spawn. So now we need to get rid of it. The captain is going to be pretty immune to a lot of your attacks, so you do want to what do you call this, ground pound in order to get him to fall over, and he will throw a bunch of these bombs at you, which will daze everyone. It's AoE stun as well, so you kind of want to just like circle tank him sort of, and once he's dazed like this, then you can use your normal attacks and DPS like crazy. Oh, we have a little fluff ball over there with Rena's outfit. That looks pretty cool. We'll actually talk about that in a second because you can actually get that fluff ball outfit now. But nevertheless, as you can see, we have defeated him, and the moment you defeat him, we're going to get another symbol which will tell us where to go next. So we're waiting. Okay, we got all our loot, and as you can see, when we open up the map, there is another spawn point over here. So what we can do instead of running all the way down there, because that wastes a lot of time, is you can actually just teleport there. So as long as you teleport here, it will keep you in the same room. So you can see that it was like 4 out of 32 players here, I think. So I'm going to teleport down here, and I'm still going to be in the exact same room. Yeah, now you can see it's 3 out of 34, or 32 actually. And we are now down here to another spawn point where there is another veteran that we can kill. So this is an easy way to just stay in the same room, so you can teleport between these 2 teleport points since they are all in Central Kavaris, so it's no big deal. However, let's say that you get into a room with like nobody and you're looking for a room with other players, you can simply go to room transfer over here, and rooms in same sector and rank only, tick this to on, and here is an entire list. As we can see, this one has 31 players out of 32. We can teleport into this and it's gonna put us into that full room. As we can see on the top left corner, 31 out of 32 players. When I open up the minimap, you can see there's a bunch of people around here. The current spawn is right here, so we can simply just teleport down there right now. So we're going to teleport here. As you can see, it's not going to kick me out of this room. I'm still going to be in this full room. And whabam, you can see we are now in this full room. There's a ton of people over here. We can simply come here and we'll kill this veteran as well in order to spawn the giant mutant or maybe the captain. Now, something to keep in mind is the veterans HP as well as the giant mutants does scale to the number of players. So if you're doing this solo, it's going to be easy if you have a ton of damage. However, if you do this in a group with 32 players, the boss is going to have more HP. So as we can see, we spawned a giant mutant. With this guy, you want to make sure that you ground pound a lot when he does his dash attack. I'm going to show you it when he does it. So he'll do a spinning attack pretty soon. We're just waiting for it. This attack. Right after he finishes his spin attack, he's going to be dazed for a second, and now you just want to ground pound like crazy, and he will flip over. So he's spinning, spinning, spinning. He's dazed now. Okay, this is the part where you ground pound like crazy, and he'll flip over and reveal a weak spot. So here we go. He revealed his weak spot because he flipped over, and now you will deal a lot more damage against this boss, and so you can kill him much, much quicker. And there we go. We defeated it. We got a rare drop. I believe that was that was probably an Iridium weapon. Yeah, that was an Iridium weapon over here. Gradual pressing, Tri Shield, Fortune Sign, as well as Endure Pain, Tech Arts, as well as Light Attack. So, it is what it is. But nevertheless, as we can see, we defeated that. So now we're waiting for the next RGB symbol, and then we're going to go there next. Now, something to keep in mind is when there is a storm, there will be Gigantics. As we can see on the map, there is this purple guy over here. That's the Gigantic, so we do need to be careful about it. But the TLDR is, again, you just follow the crowd. As you can see, everyone's teleporting over here and running over there, so I'm assuming that is going to be the next spawn. So I teleport there myself, and look at that. The boss has already spawned. So basically, just follow everyone else for the first couple cycles, and then after like 2 or 3 rotations, you'll know where the bosses are spawning, because you're always killing these bosses in a very specific order. So you just kind of follow the crowd, and you just keep killing these guys over and over and over, and you get a bunch of random goodies. Like if you're looking for LC capsules, this is a great way to get LC capsules. It's also a great way to get a bunch of Dread Keepers, especially Dread Keeper 5s, because they have buffed the levels of these veterans to level 92 now, so they are much higher level. You know, currently max level is level 90, so they are higher level than us. But, you know, this is a really chill farm because you're literally just following everyone. You're just killing a bunch of the regular veterans, and then you're killing the giant mutants. And it's a very, very chill farm. Personally, I enjoy doing this for like an hour or 2 every single day. And, you know, you just take it easy. You just farm as much as you want. And if you don't want to farm anymore, you can simply just bounce and leave the room. It's super, super easy. And there we go. We just killed the giant mutant. As you can see, we got a lot of ale notes. So if you are planning to make any of your Domnas, if you need more of these Domnas, you can definitely farm them here. And then on top of that, you can also get Endamios, some cosmetic items, as well as like a bunch of Dreadkeeper stuff as well. So as we can see, the cosmetic item I got was the Woolen Mask. It's not worth a lot of money, unfortunately, but if you do like the look, you can definitely farm for that. I think the main thing people are probably going to be farming for is probably like the possibility of getting, you know, a Wingguard weapon, maybe. I don't know if it actually drops, but it does drop 11 stars. You know, Iridium weapons do drop. So I'm assuming that it might also drop Wingguard weapons. But nevertheless, you could just farm here to get a ton of great capsules. As you can see, the next RGB sign has spawned. It's like down here now. So everyone starts running over here. So you just kind of follow the crowd. Super, super easy. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are the AC scratches, because we do have the accessory revival as well as the rewind collection. They kind of snuck this in, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But the main thing that I want to point out over here in the rewind collection is the little fluff ball. So the little fluff ball is actually called Cotton Ball Suit. So if you did want to pick this up, this is a great time to get one of these because they look incredibly troll, incredibly cute. However, do keep in mind that we are getting the cat suit in the next scratch next week. So if you did want the cat suit, you'll be able to pick that up. But yeah, these outfits are just kind of troll and kind of nice to have, but they are pretty expensive already. They're going for like 6 to 8 million already because it is a very popular item. But nevertheless, it's nice to see that they are back because they were getting a little bit outrageous to, like, you know, the almost 20 million price. They were like 15 to 20 million before because supply had dried out. But, you know, it's just a really cute little outfit to pick up. Now, as for the accessories, there are a ton of accessories, including the face mask over here. I know a lot of people like face masks, as well as a lot of shoes. There are definitely a lot of shoes to take a look at in the accessory revival. So if you do like shoes, you might want to take a quick gander at all of those cosmetic items. Now, other than that, there's nothing new this week, so this update is pretty chill. However, there is a lot of stuff coming in next week. So I do recommend people, if you need Meseta, if you need resources, if you need whatever, this week is kind of your preparation week. I know a lot of people are going to be farming for raw Meseta this week and just kind of taking it easy, taking it chill. However, if you don't want to play NGS, it's perfectly fine to just take this week off because you're not missing much. You know, maybe just blast through the limited time tasks over here, get your 10 Foundia capsules, as well as your End Augment Transfer Pass vouchers, and you're pretty good to go. You don't need to do anything too crazy this week, and just, you know, play other games. You know, we got the Power World expansion, we got Woo-Wah, we've got the Final Fantasy 14. There's a lot of big expansions. Of course, we have Elden Ring as well. So there are plenty of games that are coming out or have already released this week that will keep you busy if you don't feel like playing NGS. It's a really good time to take a break from NGS if nothing interests you this week. However, you know, if you like the giant mutant farm, if you like the veteran hunting, if you need a lot of Dreadkeeper 5s in order to craft your Grand Dreadkeepers and stuff like that, this is a really great time to catch up on those and obtain a lot of those capsules. You can get a lot of Foundia capsules from the King Captains as well. So there are plenty of things to farm in-game if you want to do it. However, it's not super essential that you do everything this week. You can wait till next week because that is when the whole seasonal event kicks in. That's when the 12th anniversary starts. That's when you actually want to log in every single day to get your 10 free pulls. And there's, of course, the crazy rare drop rate boost for an entire week. There's a ton of good stuff coming in next week. So next week is the time that you definitely want to play every single day. So if you're not interested in this week, or maybe you're a little bit burnt out, definitely take this week off because this week is, you know, nothing's going on. All right.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.